What's up, guys? Will the RNG Lord here, and we are here for our CPC Season 5 Week 2 match against the Arkham City Delibirds. We are coach of the San Antonio Sparce. So first of all, let's jump into the teams and what we're bringing this matchup, because I forgot to do a team builder last week, and I apologize for that. So first, we'll look at his team. He's got Kyurem Black, Z Zapdos, Mega Alakazam, Swellow, Heracross, Meloetta, Hippowdon, Gengar, Avalugg, Electrode, and Meditite. His Z Pokemon are Zapdos and Meditite. And then for our team, we have Tapu Lele, Salamence, Dugtrio, Heatran, Muckalola, Blastoise, Jolteon, Mega Alakazam, and Dunsparce. Our Z-Mons being, of course, Salamence and Dunsparce. So, moving on to the team builder. First, we're going to start out with our hashtag Free Magearna, our Choice Banded Arena Trap Dugtrio with Stone Edge, Earthquake, Aerial Ace, and Pursuit. Pursuit was to mostly stop the Gengar from switching out against us, because that was like a really big problem I saw. Like, Gengar could switch out. Like, I know I have a Muck and stuff, but not much on his team switched into the combination of Earthquake and Stone Edge, besides like Heracross, which Heracross is the reason I had Aerial Ace. And then Pursuit was just to like provide insurance that I could kill the Gengar from that point. Max attack, max speed, 4 in Spadef, because why not? The other 4 EVs just can't go to waste, and Spadef is Dugtrio's next best stat. So, not really much to say there. Dugtrio outsped his whole team. Next we have a very interesting Tapu Lele set. We have Junko, our Tapu Lele, with Sub, Calm Mind, Psychic, and Moonblast. So we ran Physically Defensive Bold Nature with 196 in defense, and we ran 232 in HP. This made it insanely bulky, so a lot of physical attackers had a tough time with it. And then we had 80 in special attack, and this was so we had enough investment to KO some of the bigger things like Zapdos, Avalugg, mostly Avalugg because it was a wall, and my team doesn't like walls. Sorry, I kind of blanked for a minute. And yeah, basically Lele was just there to kind of break his team, and there wasn't really anything that stopped Sub Calm Mind Lele besides Whirlwind Hippowdon, which I didn't see coming. Then we have our Blastoise with Scald, Ice Beam, Aura Sphere, HP Flying, again for the Heracross, because Heracross kind of gives my team a little bit of trouble. So we just had Blastoise, our kind of defensive check, and yeah, so just kind of a straightforward Blastoise set. Then we have our Choice Scarf Salamence with Outrage, Dragon Claw, Aqua Tail, and Aerial Ace. The Aqua Tail for the Hippowdon, and then Outrage and Dragon Claw because those are Salamence's 2 strongest stab dragon moves, and mostly because Outrage hits like really hard. The Scarf was so we could outspeed Kyurem Black if it was Scarfed, because I honestly expected Scarf Kyurem Black in this matchup. It wasn't in fact Scarf, but we wanted to be able to revenge it if it was, so that's why we ran Scarf. Next we have a Figgy Berry Muck with Knockoff, Curse, Pursuit, and Gunk Shot. EVs are kind of all over the place on this one. I just wanted it to be able to live basically any hit, and Pursuit and Knockoff, both great utility moves, and Gunk Shot just because it's the strongest poison move Muck gets. And then our Shuka Berry Heatran called No Diggersby because no Diggersby, no problem, right? Magma Storm, Stealth Rock, Toxic, Flash Cannon, This was to like lure an Earth Power Kieran Black and to like just set up rocks and toxic his removal, or Magma Storm it because his removal didn't really want to switch in on a Magma Storm. So that's why that's there. Alright, now we're going to get into the game. So he's going to lead his Gengar and I'm going to lead my Heatran here. I think he's going to go for a Focus Blast. I just go into my Muck because of how bulky Muck is. He just goes for the Shadow Ball. And now here, I expect him to switch. He goes for the Willow though, and I'm going to Pursuit. And that's going to do a clean 59%. However, he doesn't switch, and he misses the Willow, which is kind of unfortunate, but it's what it is. Like, I would have just started setting up curses at that point if he hit the Willow. So here I predict him to go for Willow again, and he surprises me with the Destiny Bond. So I could just like stall out the Destiny Bond, but I wanted to put up Rocks because Rocks chips away at the Salamence, or not the Salamence, the Heracross, the Zapdos, the Avalugg, and the Kieran Black. So he's gonna go for Destiny Bond, and I mean I could have spammed Rocks until he ran out of Destiny Bonds, but that's kind of a dick thing to do. So I'm just like, okay, I'll kill it, even though it has Destiny Bonds. So down goes my Heatran, and down goes his Gengar. But Gengar was the only thing on his team that was threatening to my Tapu Lele. So I'm gonna go out into my Tapu Lele here. Psychic Surge goes up. He's gonna Hidden Power me, and I'm gonna set up a Calm Mind. So he goes out into his Meloetta, and I'm just gonna click Psychic. It does a nice 25%. And now I'm gonna go for a sub, as he's just gonna rest up. So at this point I'm feeling pretty safe about my position, and I can just start setting up more and more Calm Minds. He's gonna Relic Song me through the sub. It doesn't put me to sleep or anything, but it will do damage upon the sub. And here he gets rest, which was unfortunate, but I just hit him with a Psychic and take him out. And now he's going to go for the Pin Missile, which is only going to get 2 hits, and it's not going to break my sub, and Heracross goes down. So next we got Zapdos, and I am a +2 Tapu Lele behind the sub. He breaks my sub, but I revenge the Zapdos at this point. So now he goes out into his Kieran Black. He's going to Iron Head me, which, because of my defense investment, it only did 50%. And he's going to be Rosilli Berry, which was very nice prep on his part. However, at +2, my Moonblast still one-shots this Kieran. And now Avalugg will die to a Psychic, and that's going to be the game. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you guys next week.